Mystery in the country right now. Where is Nancy Guthrie? According to the Pima County Sheriff in Arizona, the search has grown increasingly urgent because the 84-year-old grandmother needs medication. She has heart issues and could actually die without that medication.
Yeah, this is just a story that everybody is talking about right now. So many questions. Now the FBI is offering a $50,000 reward for any information. And this morning we're hearing directly from another family member. Today's show host Savannah Guthrie posted a social media video message of her brother, Cameron Guthrie, and he's pleading to the people holding their mother, trying to establish a line of communication.
This is Cameron Guthrie. I'm speaking for the Guthrie family. Whoever is out there holding our mother, we want to hear from you. We haven't heard anything directly. We need you to reach out, and we need a way to communicate with you so we can move forward. But first, we have to know that you have our mom. We want to talk to you, and we are waiting for contact.
And now for the first time, we're getting a first look at the exact timeline of what happened before she disappeared. Take a look at this. It starts on January 31st. That's last Saturday around 5:30 p.m. Detectives say that Nancy left her Tucson home with family before those same family members dropped her back off at home at 9:48 p.m. Police say that 2 minutes later, that garage door closed. Then about 3 hours later, investigators say that her doorbell camera disconnected. But another camera did detect movement from a person, but you can't see it. We're now looking at roughly 2:30 in the morning. That's when Nancy's pacemaker app disconnected from her phone. Investigators say that the family checked on Nancy around noon the next day when she did not show up for church. That's when police were called, and they still believe that she's out there somewhere.
To anyone that may be involved, do the right thing. This is an 84-year-old grandma. This is an 84-year-old grandma that needs vital medication for her well-being. You still have the time to do the right thing before this becomes a much worse scenario for you. Please return Nancy home.
So a lot to this case. We want to bring in retired FBI agent and wing security analyst Richard Coco into this conversation. Thanks for being here this morning.
Of course. Yeah, so Rich, you know, the FBI now putting out this reward for $50,000. As a former FBI agent, what does that really do when they put a reward like this out there?
Well, rewards work. Sometimes it just inspires the person who said, you know what, I think I had something, I'll make that phone call, send in that email. You can see the bump at 1-800-CALL-FBI. That's where tips go into when the reward goes out. Sometimes it leads to a lot of, false tips as well for people just, looking for a shot at the money. But whether it's a bank robbery, kidnapping, hunting down a fugitive, historically rewards work. We're all familiar with the FBI top 10 list. Kind of thing. So publicity works. And it's not so much the money, it's the publicity. That it makes it a story again. We've got a wanted poster you can share, and it is helpful.
And what about these ransom notes? There was 2 deadlines associated with this. One of them passed last night. There's another one that's coming up, I believe, on Monday. Where does that go from here with those notes? Well,
those 2 deadlines were on the same note, and that's the note everybody seems to be concentrating on right now. Came into TMZ as well as a local station in Tucson. FBI and Pima County sheriffs are putting a lot of credence into this right now. They've got to beat that down or confirm that it's real. But having gone through a deadline, we can see when we watch those videos of Savannah Guthrie and her brother, the pain that they're going through with their mother missing. So sitting at the table last night, I'm sure there was FBI at the table, I'm sure there was Pima County sheriffs, and watching that deadline, watching their watches and seeing that deadline go by just had to be heartbreaking for them, the stress it had to put on them.
I was watching the press conference yesterday, and the sheriff did not want to go into if there was forced entry into the home or not. Why would they be withholding that type of information?
That's the question I think is bugging investigators everywhere, as well as journalists and people that are following this case closely. Did she open the door for somebody? Why would she open the door at 1 o'clock or whatever time that was in the morning? Doesn't make a lot of sense. Did somebody have access to it? Did she not leave it locked? Was there a key under the mat? I mean, there's a lot of things that need to be reviewed here, and they're going to do that. Was it somebody that had access to the house in the past for whatever reason that may have made a key, had the code? Don't know yet, or we don't know yet. Hopefully investigators do know.
All right, Rich Coco, thank you for your insight.
Great
as
insight.
always. We
Thanks
appreciate
so much.
it. Wink News This Morning, we'll be right back.